Let's do a circle, I guess.
A circle?
Yeah. How are you doing?
Good. Busy, which is good, right? Maybe one this morning, but I did one Monday, Tuesday. How about you?
In a setting like this, the idea would be to neutralize somebody and get away. If you go in and try and wrestle with them afterwards, you're gonna certainly get some of this. Now that may be your only option, but just be aware of that. The other thing that you can do, and I've actually done this with somebody in a close quarters, and we were in a fight, and I sprayed it into my hand and wiped it down his face. Now, obviously, I got some of it too, but I was able to control it a little bit without getting my fellow coworkers that were wrestling with the guy. We weren't doing a very good job of getting him under control. I sprayed it into my hand, wiped it down the front of his face, and that was pretty effective. So you just got to remember not to wipe your own face after that. Anybody? Somebody want to?
Want to be sprayed?
Yeah.
I'll spray.
All right.
I'll spray forever.
1 second, sir. Yeah, they want to try and get it back. It's real. It's a little still warm, obviously, but it's got a propellant. But you won't get that burning like you would with the pepper spray.
Yeah. You got it.
I did? Nice.
You got to make sure you get the eyes, 'cause that's how you're going to affect somebody and stop them.
What if they're wearing glasses?
If they're wearing glasses, you want to get it above their forehead so it drips down into their eyes.
But if you want to just see how it sprays,
You can just give a shot out there and pass it around and look at it.
Works.
If you want to do that.
That could be a dumb.
I don't know.
Can I shoot somebody?
Bad shot.
Oh heck, somebody's ready.
Okay, he wants to be my name.
So if you had a breeze going out here, you'd have to be aware of that. Again, if you need to use it, but just the main thing is be aware. I mean, like if you have a breeze coming back to you, you're going to get some of that. You may have to use it anyway. Just be aware of how it's that you may get some of that on you.
Is it effective?
Most personal is like
I mean, obviously I don't
It
want
is
to
effective, yeah. Typically, if you have a trained protection dog that's got high drive, a lot of those dogs will fight through that, but it will affect them. If you have your normal pet, like our dog, and I sprayed it, it would think it's dying. It's not trained to fight through. It's not trained to go into battle, but there are protection dogs that can fight through it.
And beyond dogs.
Yeah, it'll work on anything that's got eyes to some effect.
I just use it for a trail ride.
Yeah, bear spray is pretty commonly carried around here, and we've gone on calls where it's been used on people too, and it's pretty effective.
How effective is hornet spray?
What's that?
Hornet spray.
Hornet spray on a person? I would say pretty effective, especially if they're smoking, because they're probably going to go up and
Somebody told me one time to carry hornet spray because it has a 20-foot straight string. You get them in the face and it will stop them.
Yeah, I'm sure it would. It may have a more lasting effect, in permanent damage than a pepper.
Get a hold of that and show it. I want to see a spray.
They're coming after me.
it's more like a shaving cream. So you're going to get that all over. You have to be pretty close quarters though. It's the biggest thing with the foam. It's not like the string where you can hit it from right here. You're going to have to be pretty close contact.
And you can smell that just from there. I mean, it's
That's the real stuff.
Ours actually is like stream
That's the real
that
stuff.
Jake likes.
So you don't want to get it.
No,
Spray
You know,
that.
it's, and I'm not,
I want, do it
I'm
again.
not encouraging you to do it, but it's not a bad idea
Okay.
to have some type of exposure to know what to expect. I've been sprayed, like I said, on purpose 3 or 4 times and residually at least that many times, and I know enough that I don't want to do it again.
I would take a taser. Pepper spray hurts, but taser hurts. But you're done in 5 seconds instead of 45 minutes to an hour.
Any questions on pepper spray? Or anything else we can?
Is it good to back up when you're, if the guy's coming toward you, back up so you can keep your
Definitely.
distance well?
And it'll take a couple seconds for them to know what. Yeah.
Greatest.
Again, if you get anywhere in the face, you know, if it's going to drip into their eyes, they're typically going to rub their face right away if they don't know what it is, and it's going to help you out that way. Make sure you're just pointing away. It would, I mean, you have to articulate that you're using it to prevent something. I mean, if you used it as an aggressive action, it would fall under the assault or battery laws. But if you're using it to protect yourself, it falls under the self-protection, that you can use something to protect yourself.